Let me bring in Evan Mulholland, the Director of Communications at the Institute of Public Affairs, who's been on to the ABC for years. Evan, this is astounding. These people once removed from the ABC being so openly political, it just gives the game away, doesn't it, about all the journos and what they've been doing there the whole time?
Yeah, I find it quite laughable that Kerry O'Brien says that, you know, the lack of a public broadcaster in America led to the insurrection and it's dangerous for democracy. Ask that of China, of Russia, of North Korea, how democracy is so fulfilled by public broadcasters there. But they go on and say, oh, they're not telling you how to vote for anyone, but vote for everyone but the coalition and Palmer and One Nation. They're not telling you how to vote for anyone, but Jonathan Holmes, the head of ABC Alumni, has admitted he's been assisting teal candidates in these independent seats. And, you know, the coalition actually unfroze the indexation pause and they included the ABC as part of the mandatory media code, which meant they're getting money from big tech as well. But what I have to say to Paul Fletcher and Dave Sharma, who claimed credit in one of his newsletters for the unfreezing of that pause, is, was it really worth it? They're still going to campaign against the coalition regardless of what they do, regardless of how many billions of dollars they hand over to the ABC, and they still cop it. They cop it from GetUp, they cop it from ABC Alumni, ABC Friends, you name it, who are, you know, on a vendetta to give the ABC even more money on what they receive now, and I don't think they've earned it.
It's just so dishonest. Now, Kerry O'Brien, of course, has been out campaigning with the fake independents as well, as has Quentin Dempster, who's caught up in all this thing. And there's a former ABC journo is a fake independent. Their communications manager and campaign managers are former ABC staffers. I mean, it's an ABC stitch-up, Green left candidates. And yet they run these ads using the ABC brand effectively, demanding people vote for the Greens or Labor or the fake independents. It really ought to be called out. And when they talk about these violence, I remember when our parliament was raided in a horrible violent protest in 1996 with a whole bunch of unionists and other activists running causes that were all supported by the ABC. And we had people face criminal charges, shocking scenes, just like Capitol Hill, in this country in 1996, railing against the coalition government, but that's erased from the ABC's memory.
Exactly. And, you know, Kerry O'Brien always says, oh, he doesn't want to tell you who to vote for, but he has appeared at countless events with these teal candidates talking up the ABC. He obviously wants you to vote for the teal candidates without saying it. And there is a streak of teal that runs through the ABC, which is why on the ABC during this election campaign, you've seen so much focus on these teal seats. But will they focus on the independent in Fowler? Will they focus on the independent in Hunter or several independents in Queensland running against Labor candidates? You don't hear a whisper from them about that. It's only a focus against Liberals because guess what? That's where they all live. That's where their focus is. And they're so hostile to the coalition, they're going to keep on being biased. And they criticise the IPA's Their ABC podcast. But if they had listened to it closely, they'll find that over a third of Australians believe the ABC is too focused on inner city issues. And this is an exact a definition of that they've come out with.